Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like HAMP Doom and the Doomites that came in. Boy, oh boy. I tell you, if this ain't a big distraction, I don't know what is. But first, big up to the Queen, Nicole Bella. She did her first live today. Ralph Moonan's in the building. Share this work, Ralph Nunez. We need that work, man. Share that work. They playing with our work. Yeah, she did her first live today. I'm grateful to see that. You know what I mean? So today is Manhattan DA witch hunt on Donald Trump. Well, you know, Mr. Braggs or Bragg, Mr. Bragg. You like to brag a lot in court. See, as I watch all these little television shows, I see where y'all get your mindset from when dealing with this lawyer work and all sorts of work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of comical. Get your sage up. Get your sage up. Get that sage up. So, 4 killed in beach shooting in Mexico resort. But that's another story. But Bragg, you bragging, man. Is it because Trump didn't deal with you back in the days and you got salty? But that's what it looks like. It looks like you got a little salty during the times when you was needing Trump help and he realized you was a squirm. See, if we don't get this guy back in office, which he is going to get back in office. You know he is. But in this case, the powers that be don't want that man back in business. But see, Alvin Bragg, Manhattan DA, you're going to make it worse for us. You're going to mess up our perks. The man done opened up a gate for us to get money. And here it is. You want to play and try to take him down. You work for those peoples. We got the free Trump. And this is an answer to my people that said they want to see me and baby girl do the show. I would love to do the show with Nicole Bella. You know what I'm saying? She bring out the best in the HAMP Doom. So we're going to see how that work out, depending on her time. And how y'all might act. You know what I'm saying? She got to email me and let me know. So, yo, Braggs, you want to take him down. Manhattan DA want to take down Trump. Want to take down Trump. Now, I should have went to the war room with this one. But I wanted to come on YouTube and see you. Everybody welcome. Old China Kim, you're a phony dude. Your lives is whack. You're soft, dude. But Alvin Braggs, you soft. For lying. Trying to put together a case, knowing that you ain't got no case. You just trying to make a distraction, right? So all the Joe Biden supporters could run around and and say, yeah, let's put him back in office again to make this agenda crazy. Because we all know that Trump is not down with none of that stuff. So we trying to figure out what president number would this be. I need my man Ralph Nunes. What number would this be? If 2024 president, if he went, what number is that? What 40 something? What number is that? 40 what? I need the chat to talk to me. What number is that, Nunes? If Trump win, what number is that? What number? 48, 47? Which one is that? Huh? Which one? I'm talking to you. Let me know. He think 48. I'm gonna say 47. I'm gonna try to see if it's 47. I think it would be 47. I think it would be 47 if he beat this guy. This guy here, it would be 48 if he win again. We gotta look that one up. What I was trying to lean to, if it's 47, it's that 11. It's that 11. It ain't nothing better than that 11, knowing what that day is. But Bragg, you playing games. You setting us all up for failure by trying to get the man knocked down, man, for false allegations. A porn star? Come on, B. A porn star? If it's 48, then it's the first 48. A lot of niggas going down if it's the 48. If it's the 48, a lot of niggas is going down. And Bragg, you do one of them, because what you're looking at is you want to get rid of him so you can have a long run DA spot like Robert Madigal, who was the DA before you. He had that spot he didn't want to give up. The Manhattan DA, the white dude, Robert Madigal. I remember him. We was told to stay out of his district when we was hustling, because he don't care nothing about you. No, he don't. He'll put you under the jail. So now you got this slogan. Now you got the job. So you want to put the biggest man that could save the United States in jail. Knowing Trump would be good in jail if he were to go to jail. You know he'd be good in jail, right? You know he'd be good in jail, right? Let's just think about that. If he were. Knowing he not. But if he were to go to jail, come on, man. That should be bigger than Tupac when he was in jail. Big up to my man Cosmo Bay. He said he likes the show. Appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Hanging in there. So Braggs, you mad because he didn't help you back in the days. That's what this about? You didn't get his vote to become DA. You got it after all the hoopla, and you got it with the help of Joe Biden. Now Joe Biden, your president, not me, I ain't vote for him. He ain't got nothing to say. Knowing he should have something to say. He ain't got nothing to say. Knowing he should have something to say. This is a big political figure. This is the chief of the United States of America. Once was and still is. MS Doom in the place to be. So you mean to tell me all caps, man? Remember, all caps, brother. You gotta put all caps, man. All caps, man. You gotta put it in all caps, man. You gotta be all caps. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be all caps. HAMP Doom is in all caps. But Joe, I love you. Thank you, Cap. So, Bragg, you mad because you ain't get his vote to get BDA? And not only that, Joe Biden, your president, he didn't got nothing to say when he's supposed to have something to say. He's supposed to say something good. He said something when the man had coronavirus, apparently. So now this guy ain't got nothing to say. He sent out the little lady. Oh, the president don't want to say nothing that may hurt the case. What, man? You the president of the United States. You could probably stop that. You could probably say, yo, man, get that man out of court, man. I want him back in the election in the ring with me to fight. Let's see if he can get it again. Come on, be fair. See, that's why I like 1, 2, and 3 boxers when they boxing. See, they do their trilogy. I love it. I love it. They still got to get things off their chest. So they go 2 times. They go 3 times. Maybe go 4. That's why I like Tyson Fury, the gypsy boxer. Knowing that he's most hated, but most loved. You understand? Most hated and most loved. Now, he sacrificed all this time to say, okay, if the man wants this in the contract clause of me fighting him 3 times, I'm going to give it to him 3 times and beat him 3 times. So you could have did that, Joe. You could have did that. You could have said, no, take him out of court. That's false. That's not good. That ain't right. Leave that alone. Porn star? Come on, B. Did she get hurt? Did she get smacked? All she got was ejaculated on. All she got was some hot dogs in her mouth. All she got was some fantasies of pleasure on made on her body. Did she get hurt? Did she get raped? Nah. Gave her a couple of $100,000, apparently. And you couldn't say nothing. You couldn't be quiet about that. Them breast implants needed more breast implants. Stormy Daniels, the porn star. Come on, B. Come on. This is worse than when y'all say he was with Jeffrey Epstein on the island. And if y'all watch these movies, see, sometimes y'all run past these movies because y'all don't understand the language. But if you watch some of these little television programs or series, however they call them, for example, Succession, or for example, Billions, you know, these things talk about these type of political arenas on how billionaires move around with that money and how they can suppress your life. So you mean to tell me all this running around and a porn star? See, I told you big money go after big money. Because some believe that this man, Jeffrey Epstein, who has so much money, how did he go to jail and be hung and killed himself? So this is what you want to do for Donald Trump. You want Trump to go to jail, Bragg, right? And apparently somebody walk off the motherfucking goddamn tier, right? Right? This is what I'm thinking you looking to do. See, I done sat back all day. I even missed Nicole live today. And she always pop up on my live. I was 33 minutes late. And I was knocked out because my team is reading things. I got the 1010 news. I'm listening to them. They run it over and over. The news is running it over and over. I needed some interference to grab to come give y'all this work. But it seems redundant because the news is running it around, having nothing to say. They keep showing this incident that when he comes to the courtroom, the guy don't hold the door for the president. I don't like that one. I'm going to try to get that one on screen. When Trump walks in, the guy pushed the door open. One guy come out, the other dude comes out, the other officer, and he let the door slam in the president. You see Trump's face when he pushed the door open? He said, all right, I'll remember you. I'm going to get every court person name. And when it's time, I'm going to have all of them come to the meeting, and I'm going to look to see which one was it. You're fired. Prentice, you're out of here. Braggs, you're fired. So as I'm looking around and all this, I'm sitting here saying, you want somebody to hurt Trump in jail like they did Jeffrey Epstein, man with millions and billions of dollars, hang himself. Get out. Oh, y'all don't see the empty. Get the sage. Get the sage. Everybody worrying about Troy Ave and Mano. Everybody worrying about Troy Ave and my son. We got a bigger task on our hand if the Supreme Court grabbed this. See, he's only in the state. He go to the highest court in the land, the Supreme grab it, then it's a problem. We hope Trump get acquitted. Free Trump. He got to get acquitted. He don't get acquitted off this and it reaches the Supreme. You can bet your dollar Barry Gordon ain't gonna get on that. The Supremes, get out of here. We out of here. Ain't no Diana Ross. Rest in peace to all the rest of them that passed. Mary Wilson and Florence. Rest in peace. But when it gets to the Supreme, we in trouble. Free Trump, man. Free Trump. We have to free Trump, man, because if we don't free him, we're going to lose freedom in the hands of a wrong democracy. And you laughing like it's a joke. You laughing, worrying about 6ix9ine getting beat up. I'm watching all y'all work. It takes me a few hours and days to get through some of y'all work because y'all work is starting to remind me of my newspaper a little bit. Your work and the people I'm subscribed to starting to remind me of my New York Post. But you ain't got that much work like that. It's just starting to give me a little bit like, damn, I got to take more time to listen to these guys. They still in my format. They doing 49 minutes, 59 minutes. They're watching my hours. They see how I could do it. You know what I'm saying? They worrying about how HAMP do it. Water is just water. It's pure life, even my money. They sitting there trying to figure out my format. And that's crazy. But you know me. I want you to eat. Yeah, because when you eat, we power to the peoples. We back at new meanings. So let me get this straight. Epstein murdered himself in penitentiary, in a Manhattan Federal Detention Center. You want Trump to be over there. Let me get this straight. Braggs, Alvin. Let me get this straight. Alvin and the Chipmunk. Let me get this straight. It's Doom you talking to, man. You ain't talking to no politician because I didn't vote for you. It's HAMP Doom, the supervillain of YouTube. Listen. Boy, Jeffrey Epstein, with all that money, got knocked off because of a black book that he had that you would never find because they took it from him. Okay? I asked you to watch some of them television programs or take your time and watch them because you got to see the psychosis of all these billionaires moving around, taking over livelihoods such as you and mine. And this one here ain't going to be bigger than Nino Brown if we don't get Trump back in office, man. Free Trump, because let me tell you something. If Trump go down, I'm taking all you niggas down. I'm taking all you wood. I'm taking all you down. I'm taking all you down. Let me write that down. Where my pen at, Nip? Give me the pen, Nip. Give me the pen. See, you might thought all you down. See, you twisted. All you. See, only MS Doom knew that. I'm taking all you down. Yeah, you ain't gonna have no heat, nothing. I'm taking all you down. Let Trump go down. Let something happen to Trump. They're gonna have to exterminate a lot of people just because it's either Trump or die. It's Trump or die, man. I said to myself, I looked at the kids. That's why I came with Doom. Because if they don't get it together, it's going to be a doomsday for them. I'm going to be all right. I left a legacy. Unfortunately, some of the classrooms don't be as big as they used to be. Peace and love, beloved. That's J. Lee Chronicles right there. He got some good work over there. I want y'all to go over there with the 400 people that's in this building. Y'all go subscribe to his show. And y'all better be on your best behavior, because if he tells me that one of y'all was acting a fool or anyone acting a fool, doom is coming for you. Thank you, my brother, for subscribing and hanging in there with the show. A lot of people going to be putting it on subscribe mode soon, so you better start subscribing to those who you like, because you're just going to be on the outskirts looking in. But let me explain something to you. So you want the man to die and hang himself. This man had a lot of money. He had a black book with a lot of names of those who was in the designer frames. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein had a book with a lot of names. And on that island, there was a lot of people in designer frames, camera frames. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. I said, your life had a better fight on the bed sheet drying, rather than beat the minds of African passengers digging into China. So let me be honest. When they break down every round that I scat about, there's nothing tougher than smooth than rusty tools in the shed house. See, you niggas came here playing. It's cool. They're going to leave giving head counts. They ain't even book you niggas no rooms. I told them any hospital was going to give them beds out. You may get this work if you don't get out there and put that work in, man. I'm tired of you stealing subscribers. I'm tired of you using video animated Johns and whatever they got boosting up the channel. You ain't got that work like original like HAMP. That's why you need all that. You're a bum. I'm gonna ask my man J. Lee Chronicles. He gonna show me how to do it. It look like it's free on StreamYard, how to share. I'm gonna ask a few people. I'm gonna ask Internoble Nation. I'm gonna ask, they're gonna have to email me and do stuff. I'm not too savvy. I'm just organic. Jerry Seinfeld made billions of dollars of doing nothing. That's what I'm doing right now. But we got something. So you want to put the man in jail like Epstein murdered himself with money, and you got Weinstein sitting in the back running Hollywood? Oh man. Harvey Weinstein is still running Hollywood from a jail cell, listening to all those stories that people are talking, reading all those cases that people is going through, and designing a team of staff writers to come see him every day and present him with scripts, and he's modifying those scripts, and he got his name and his brother's name on the Weinstein Company. They making big money. Big bitch hunt. Oh, peace, Jamil Saladin. That's the beloved up in there. Oh, I ain't even know that's Jamil Saladin. That's the dean. We in the dean's office, man. Y'all go to the dean's office. Go to the dean's office, man. Y'all better be on your best behavior when you go to the dean's office. Saladin got that work. Jamil Saladin 2.0 got that work. So when you go over there, you be on your best behavior. You stay in calm. Make sure if he make you wear your hat, wear your hat. Take your shoes off. He tell you take your shoes off. No act all intoxicated when you get over there. If you tell me you act up, I got to come check. I don't believe you. Weinstein is running the Hollywood underground from a jails, and you want Trump to go out there and fold. Let me tell you something. What's gonna happen if that happens, man? That's what you. And then let me get this straight. Then you're gonna orchestrate it, right? What a dumb nigga. If Trump was to be the Aryan nation, got him. Let's think about Trump going to jail on the greatness of. Let's have fun with imagination, knowing that he's not. It's free Trump. But let's just think, knowing that nothing might not happen. Let's just think of the atmosphere. He'd be big as like Tupac was when he was in Clinton. The letters, the peoples, they have to shut jails down for people like Trump. But you Biden, the man who couldn't say nothing but had something to say but didn't want to say nothing. You the president of the United States. What makes you have the right not to say nothing? You supposed to say something. You were supposed to get that man another political fight. That lets me know you a bum, Joe Biden, because you voted for him. I ain't vote for him. You wasn't the politician I voted for. I ain't voted for you. I voted for Trump because I knew the stability of what's going on. I understand the man. He's from the city of New York. He's from the city of New York. I trust some people that's from me because they're going to tell you who they are. But Bum going to let you know he stink. Yes, sir. He going to let you know. He going to swear to God he ain't stink, but he going to let you know he stink because he going to say, I live in the street. But in this case, it matter. Trump is from us. But Bragg, you going to mess this whole thing up for us, man. Yes, Mr. Solid, Mr. Dean. You going to mess this whole thing. See, Bragg, you was upset during the times when you needed Trump advisement on the situation of what you needed because you got the job for Robert Madigal, who was the former DA from Manhattan, who had the job so long, putting black folks in jail, slamming them and bramming them and ramming them. God damn, I'm glad he out of there. And now here come you. But Joe Biden, a fake political goddamn person who's got away. You knew you had something to say. Why you ain't had nothing to say, Joe? Sleepy Joe. Why you ain't got nothing to say? You know what you could have said, had an executive order, could have stopped that, and let's see if it goes again the right way for another election. Everybody get paid. This thing is like YouTube. I talk about you, your stats go up. You talk about me, my stats go up. Everybody eat. You might could have been vice president. To next, could have been the first man in history to become vice president twice. If your views was good, but you're not, because you run in the underworld. You got Kamala Harris in Uganda playing around with the Rainbow Mafia, and them Africans already done put together a plan to keep that situation from out of there. Now look, your preference is your preference. That's okay. But if you got some sort of belief of some type of, man, you got some sort of belief of some type of deity that you run around and exert your energy to, then I think you should know the rules and regulations on some of the things that he don't want to permit into the kingdom. He said he don't get down with the effeminates in the kingdom. He said he ain't gonna get down with liars in the kingdom. He said he ain't gonna get down with thievery in the kingdom. Now, there's a few couple good thieveries out there. I'm all for the good ones. Now, the bad ones, you ain't gonna be permitted. I ain't said it. The book said it. So what makes you think you better than the book? Oh, you. Well, see, that's the problem with the Most High. The same thing with this internet situation. They never should have gave you niggas no fiber optics. The Most High should have never gave you Negroes and Negrorettes no free will. Because the free will is causing all this distractions. Yo, I got free will. Yeah, I could go do. I got free will. Yeah, I got free will. Yeah. That's like the same thing. I had a conversation with the dude that's in Christ form, and I was in the such and such form when I was rolling in the form, and I was like, yo, it seems like you could do anything you want crazily and go tell Jesus, I did that. Can you forgive me? And he put a little ash on your goddamn forehead, and then you run, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're a bum. Get that sage together so we can burn great. We got the dean in the crib. We got everybody in the crib. Everything is fly out here. It's looking sky blue out here. That means it's sunny out here. You know, the forecast is telling us that it's going to be a few couple of warm days. And not only that, who you was going to get to kill Trump in jail? Bragg? Who you was going to get to kill Trump? Because they didn't find the killer that killed Epstein. Apparently, my man said he's still alive. But we going to run around and use how y'all saying that he's not alive. But we ain't find him yet. Same goes for Osama bin Laden. You said the body is in the ocean. I ain't see it. It was wrapped up in a sheet. It could have been some a mannequin. I got where Osama at? I got Osama bin Laden right here. I got Osama bin Laden right here. Hey, you know how old that picture is? I got Osama bin Laden right here. When he and Anwar Al-Awlaki, may the Most High be pleased with both of them dudes. Not only that they was Yemen and Afghanistanian, and made the Most High bless Gaddafi. See, it was a few of these guys who understood the Atlantic slave trade and the Saudi Arabian slave trade, just the Arab slave that they understood. So their reparation was to give back to the shade of color, which is us, a reparation that you probably couldn't understand. When Gaddafi was trying to make the move, the man you voted for, I ain't vote for him. Ran up there and shook his hand and backdoored him, had his peoples beat him in the street for some money. And he was giving money. Same goes for Saddam Hussein. I think now you're making us believe that all these peoples out there was really they wasn't. They was trying to get back. But back to these two good brothers. That's when Islam was kind of pure. When I took it dealing with those guys. Because I was studying them guys long before when I was dealing that talk with Masjid under Siraj Wahaj. He Ben was telling us, and the Mufti Muhammad Munir. When I was rolling with them brothers. My Islamic technique go real deep, man. I just don't deal with it like how I used to deal with it because of the shade color being fabricated. They trading in my color. Then when I asked the important question in the Talim circle, when I asked the question in the Talim circle, I said, Ya Iman. Ismaili, Ya Iman. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu. Ya Ladina Amanu wa taqwa Allah. Can I speak? Yeah. What's your name, brother? It's me, Abdul. Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock like HAMP Doom and the Doomites that came in. Told them it's me Abdul. It's me, Abdul Malik. Okay. Question was, they brought some guy. It was during Ramadan, like around this time. When I started to realize that, you know, it was a few things I left because I kept realizing bid'ah. They kept practicing bid'ah. Every masjid I kept going to was bid'ah. Everything was just innovative. And it was getting so much innovative that they changing the moon. They working so hard to try to lengthen or strengthen, right? Ramadan times. We remember the days when Ramadan was strong when I was used to fast back then. I'm talking about the hours and the days was strong. I'm talking about you had to be powerful. I remember days I used to be doing wudu so much, man, that my name was wudu. So when I started to see how it was changing, because we all knew that Ramadan was heavy in the summer because that's the Ram, meaning to burn. You wanted to burn. You wanted to get through the soul. You wanted the ether to touch another level to reach the most high. This is how it was when I was running around with it. I was esoteric with Islam back then until I was studying the black culture of Pan-Africanism and it turned my level. You want all that type of good information, you go back to Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark. The top of the surface would just be Nation of Islam, Gods and Nerves, but you got to go heavier. You got to go Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark. Might have to run to Mr. Dr. Khalid Muhammad. You might have to run a little hard just right after behind Clarence. You might have to run behind Clarence because, you know, some of his work is starting to be tampered with too. So you might have to run behind Clarence, get the 120, get the artifacts, solar facts, 12 Jews, plus degrees. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to modify a different program on understanding who is God. So you want the man to get murdered so he can make more headlines, more national news. So I asked the question. I said, brother, why can't some of these rich people who come here take a selective few people and take them to the Mecca? They act like they ain't understand. Now, they thought I was talking some different language. No, this is a religious thing. Why can't you help me go touch the wall if that's so important in Islam? Why must I keep praying with you on the Musella and you going to Mecca? I'm stuck in New York City. And you Sheikh Mufti, Muhammad, whoever you claim you want to be. Why the black man can't go touch the wall like Bilal? Why? The Egyptian black slave. Why I can't touch that wall, brother? Why I can't go touch on some loves out there? Because you want. Then I had another incident. Well, we was discussing about the Wali, which is a protector. We were discussing. I was talking to this fine, beautiful. She ain't had no veil. She ain't had nothing. She was just one of them, but a believer. Liked the idea of what I was dealing with. Felt the infatuation of what I was dealing with, and gave me a play. I see this bum Muslim today. I saw him a few days ago. I come to find out at that time, I didn't know that you could use your EBT card to get steamed fish, steamed broccoli, and all that good stuff from the fish market when they was doing that stuff. So I was like, word, you could do that? She's like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I got a few stamps. I had like hundreds of them. I'm like, I got some stamps. Let's get it. We was chilling. One of them bum-ass Muslim niggas. Yeah, one of those bum-ass Muslim niggas from Bed-Stuy. Yeah, one of them bums. Yeah. Wazir Shurda. He was on the Wazir Shurda team. One of them bums approached me. Violent, too. Some old little short, light-skinned nigga. And I'm dark-skinned. It always be them light-skinned niggas, man. Always be aware of them light-skinned niggas, man. Them niggas ain't genuine. A few of them are, but them niggas ain't genuine. Nigga approached me with one of the other Wazir Shurdas, and he was big because he saw I had a little size on him. I was like, what the heck is this? What y'all running? Yo, brother, you can't be talking to the sister like, nah, he ain't say, yo, brother. Salam alaikum, brother. All the rest of the good talk with the icing on top, with the cherry on, with that extra, like I gave you earlier with the greeting. He gave you with the extra tongue and extra, like he talked like he from Arabic. He was really putting the touches on it. I was like, what? I was like, what the hell that nigga said? All right, what's the problem? Yo, come in the back. Then they took me to the back. That's how I knew it was phony. Took me to the back. Yo, brother, you can't be hollering at the sisters like that. You got to be qualified. You got to be up in the mind. You got to be dope. Nigga, this ain't no Jesus Christ church. You supposed to put the money where you know the rules when you go to the mosque. You ain't got to put your money in with nobody. It's so you can, if the Most High say. But if that's the attention for them to see, then it ain't good. My John ain't the... Yeah, I'm here to put money in every day. Get out of here. You bum. And now he over here with these people. Bangladesh. He might have got ran out of Taqwa Masjid. Or the traveling was a little bit too far, but it shouldn't be. Because he could take the J train at Jamaica Avenue and get off at Broadway Junction, catch the A to Nostrand Avenue, and the Masjid is right there. He just wanted to be over here because he did something. Probably stole that money. I used to watch out for those Muslim brothers that used to be in the masjid. They used to be cleaning up. They used to be all about prayer. They used to all about doing the things that you were like, why are they doing that? You know, come to realize they was working with the tax-free dollar people, eating good. I wasn't hating, but I was like, let me get in. Some of these dudes still work for them dudes. Still. Yeah, their prayer must be strong over there. So you working, Bragg, with the deep state. Now I'm figuring it out. You work for the deep state. Trump was draining the swamp. You was part of the swamp. It was a few people he was going to get rid of. You, Al Sharpton, and a few of those black Negroes running around acting a fool in the political world. Why Reverend Al ain't come out and say nothing? He got his, what's the name of his program? What's the name of his program? Nan. That's the name of his program. Jesse had Operation Push. He got Organization Nan. Reverend Al Sharpton got his organization based in Harlem called Organization Nan. So all that work Trump did for the peoples in Harlem, you ain't come stand for him, Al Sharpton? You remind me of Adam Clayton Powell when he was politicking back in the days. Made me realize he put that, boy, don't make me talk. I know about them niggas, man. I know about them. They think they get in the way. So they want to knock Trump off, put him in a solidified box so they can continue their evilness. You know, the swamp is hard to drain. You got to get rid of a lot of alligators first. Then you got to get the hippos. They dangerous too. You get the alligators, the hippos, then you got to get the anacondas, snakes. It's a lot of work to clean the swamp. You thinking of a swamp, mud, and no, this is different. This swamp got alligators. The movie they showed you, what was the name of that movie? Crawl. What was that alligator movie that just came out? That shit may be real soon. If the tides of the water go low, the niggas come, they you know what I'm saying? I mean, if the buildings are sinking in Italy, the motherfucking animals would be floating like the bottom of the Atlantis or something. That's how real it is. You might need Aquaman to come save you, to get the damn things off you, man. I'm serious. You might have to call Aquaman to talk to them damn killer whales and all that. The city sink into the sea. You know what's in there. Whole lot of stuff in the sea going down. So you want to kill Trump, put him in jail because you work for the deep state, knowing that if you put this man down, this will be nothing good for you. Might be because your political status, but it won't be nothing good for us as black folks. You taking down somebody like that for some false accusation of a porn star who got ejaculated on. A lot of BBCs, a lot of uncircumcised penises was all inside that woman. A lot of sperm she done swallowed. A lot of sperm was spread on her breasts. I don't know how it toes. I never seen none of her work. Sometimes they bust orgasm on her feet. They gave her anal shots. She had double penetration. We talking about a porn star. A washed up porn star like Mia Khalifa, who won her fame and name back after the Lebanese of her town. Get out of here. Her husband, get out of here. You done gave so much love with the BBC. And she was doing so much brawl with the Caucasoid. Got to the brothers in them. She had them wrap up in condoms, but gave them raw blowjob. That lady, them niggas is just crazy, man. We talking about a porn star who got some money, who ran out some money with big titties and needed more work for her situations because she going down. And Michael Cohen, his man, whoever he was to Trump, he's working too. So all this work that you trying to do to Trump, it ain't gonna work. Is what I'm saying. The only thing that could take down Trump is Trump. And see what you was looking for, what he knew, right? Check this out. Check this one out. Let's get the sage on this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get this straight. Washington, D.C., where the insurrection took place. Apparently, they said Trump excited a riot. Here we go, coming to New York City. Nothing took place. Nothing took place. Fake news. Oh, you forgot. Remember, he got hacked. Remember, he got hacked. Yeah, Jimmy Henchman, man. No doubt that story coming soon. Remember, he got hacked. And then he got shut down. So he didn't tweet nothing pertaining to all this. So his case to go back to win the election, to get back at those that say he decided to riot, he could say, well, this is the biggest dead day of my life besides the presidency. We talking about running the country. We talking about going to jail for the rest of my life. We talking about 34 counts. Felony charge. You know what 34 counts would do to a nigga right now? That shit is kingpin status, man. 34 counts of felony charges. Do you know what that is? You know how much time that nigga look like 50 to life right there, son? No parole. Do you know what 34 counts? Yeah, he's the GOAT. You crazy? You know what 34 counts would do to a nigga, son? You saw the movie Life? No, you saw the movie Malcolm X? Before they knew what the word concurrent was, Shorty passed out in the courtroom after he thought the judge threw a whole bunch of numbers at her, but it was saying what he was saying, and it was, yeah, that's, man, come on, man. We talking about 34 counts, man. Talking about 34 bodies, man. Murderers did 34. Serial killers do shit like that's they type of numbers. Then they get a lawyer who deals with white collar crime. This shit crazy. This is a comic book. 34 bullets. It's crazy. 34 counts of felony charges against Donald Trump. Surface. After he done beat the insurrection, you're not guilty. Fixed up the taxes, not guilty. Oh, we got to find something else. 3 times is a charm. Let's try this one. Bring that woman back. Bring that woman back. Bring it back. Boom. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring that woman back. Boom. Bring it back. They playing with your mind out there. They want you to run scared for the next election. They want you to be baffled. I remember back in the days when I used to read the Quran, the Holy Quran, when it was holy. I remember all these stories pertaining to when the last day would come and how when the angel, I think Raphael, I think he blow the horn. Mikael, he blow the horn. And the horn will be so terrifying. It's similar to the horn that they tell you to get deep into the cellars. Imagine that, gazillion times stronger. They said that noise break buildings, shatter bricks. It turns the ocean dry. They said when the Most High tell Mikael, the angel, to blow the horn will be so loud. It's like kind of like a law sneeze. It's kind of like a law passed gas or something. It's like a law taking a breath of fresh air and blowing it out. Like how we go, whoo, like that sometimes. Yeah, that's how loud it would be. Gazillion times stronger than what you thinking of that runner. Tsunami is coming, horn, or earthquake coming, horn, get to the cellar. That type of situation. They said water would turn itself backwards. It'll dry up. The animals will pick it up before we would. They'd be dead already. The only thing that'll be looking distorted in all the movies that you see Harvey Weinstein producing, because he found the manuscript somewhere down the line, the humans going to be looking very, very, very in an outlandish state when that horn blow. They're going to drop dead. Then the horn going to blow again, the rise. That's when you're going to be in a state of heavy, heavy confusion. First horn going to knock you out. Second time it wakes you up. You wake up, you're going to be naked. The only person that's going to be clothed during the wake-up call when Allah raises up the dead for the judgment, the only person that's going to be clothed, the only person that's going to have clothes on when the Most High wakes us up, you know who that is? Moses. Moses is going to be the only prophet that's going to be the only prophet when the time comes, when the Most High raises us up for judgment. He's going to be the only one who's going to have his full clothes on. And y'all, all of us, going to run to him for guidance and directions. Know what he going to say? Know what he going to say? I can't save you. Moses is going to tell you this. Because y'all going to look around like y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all going to know who Moses is, though, because he's going to be known. And he's going to say, hey, y'all going to hear him from a nice voice. Y'all dead. It's time for judgment. I hope you prayed enough. I hope you did good in the world. Now it's time to see the Most High. Y'all got to go this way. Everybody naked. Everybody naked. Pussy, ass, toes, dick. Everybody naked. Those who was bones, the flesh come right back, and they got to go see the Most High. These are the stories that came from this book. In this sense, we looking at these people trying to do things like that to our beloved President Donald Trump, knowing that the presidency can go further than 8 years if it's solidified with great tendencies of saying, I don't think it's going to be right. I have to continue. It's a law. It's most likely a law. They thought Obama was going to do it, but he couldn't because his policy wasn't very good enough. You know what I mean? So now Trump had the policy because he's a New Yorker. He understands business. He understands psychosis of people doing things underhandedly. He had the idea of making this thing great again. Why wouldn't you want to be in a place that give you privileges? You got a privilege to be on this thing here. Again, this should not be too prevalent for some of you Negroes. Just like religion shouldn't be prevalent for some of you Negroes, because it gives you too much free will to cause trouble and to make up things and change things when it's supposed to be a righteous God is law. You want to change things. Something wrong with you. So you're demonic. Why should I believe a nigga like you? Why should I believe a person like you if you believe it's their choice? No, that's what's causing the problem. It shouldn't be no choice. It should be, I'm thinking. That's not right. If I said I believe in something like that, you think God got a man up there he playing around with? You think God up there sucking dick? You think God getting his ass bent over and getting something in his butt? Huh? Do you think God, a woman, she getting her titties licked by another woman? You think God getting her pussy sucked? If you want to think woman, man, God is woman? You think this shit? You must be sick. You got to stop this. You got to stop with the foolishness. You got to stop with the foolishness, reading comic books and using your imagination too far. You got to hold tight and know that some things is fiction and nonfiction. You got to work mentally, physically, and spiritually. What's this going to do to the morals of the people if this man go down? It hurts the people. Bad enough they got our morale up, knowing that he's going to win the presidency of 2024. But Joe Biden, you don't want to get in the ring with son again? Because you that scared that we got some work on you to lock you right out of the office and let you know that your 4 years was frivolous. You and Kamala Harris running around doing nothing. Bringing all these immigrants in here, stealing our benefits and things of that nature. and you think it's a joke. You don't want the core of America great again. You don't want the core of America great again. And you live in Delaware. Half racist, half everything out there. I used to be in Shawnee, Delaware. Pennsylvania, Delaware. They used to have me and my little cousins walk down, pick up golf balls so the white people could hit the golf balls all day. Give us a couple of dollars a day to go do that. Hard work. Watching out for garden snakes and poison ivy leaves and all sorts of dumb things that we had to do to get money to help out these Caucasians on the golf course. And let me tell you about the swimming pool. It was hard swimming in that shit. They had us take showers. The little boys used to come, take their shirt, drop it in the bag, jump in the water. Us, take showers. Gotta take showers. Then they had niggas watching. I was like, what's this? Before you get in the water. A lot of you, the chlorine. Come on, B. So Joe Biden, you ain't want to say nah. Let me get this out the way now, because I want to see him in the political race with me. You mad because you saying nah? I don't want to say nothing because you know if he get in the political race with you, you're gonna knock your 4 years right out and gonna say your policy was just frivolous. The Biden administration was just doing nothing. They were just running around, playing around, jerking wreck. Having us still believe that if we ain't gonna vote for him again, we ain't black. That shit make you think, right? And Bragg is black. Trump was helping out the people in Harlem, and he's a Manhattan DA from Harlem, out there, running the damn borough. Not looking for no other crime, but let's find Donald Trump. We got a case with him pertaining to him dealing with some women in the porn industry. Oh, gosh. That's like having a baby with a porn star. That's like having a girlfriend as a porn star, knowing that she come home every day to you, and you got to pray to God that she have enough energy to give you some sex after she done got off the job for 14 hours a day, getting banged by 3 BBCs, 2 Caucasoids. 5 scenes a day, 14 hours, 2-hour break, take a shower, dust your butt, clean the pussy, get back in the bed. Get a fluffer to fluff these niggas up real quick. Then some of them damn porn stars be having male fluffers, and some of the damn women porn stars be having women fluffers. Watch the movie Boogie Nights, it'll tell you. Burt Reynolds made a good thing before he went out, and they ain't even make no more good movies after that, giving you the psychosis on the porn industry, on how that cocaine takes over and they can't do the right thing no more. That's why some of these guys get so different IVs and the nurse station bees there in the porn station. 14 hours a day. Can you imagine losing all? Come on, B. You and I both know after we make one situation, we ready to sit back, pop a blunt, pop a can beer, eat. I'll probably see if I can, you know how it is. That industry. So we talking about a porn star who was trying to get her own situation and got rejected, or got some money and lost it. Think about it. How the hell a porn star come at the, if she was that quiet and now she's broke, why she got to come back? Because she's broke. Let's hope to put a momentum on pause for Donald Trump so that the ratings. He's leading the race for the candidacy to meet Joe Biden. Can you imagine this? Did you see the polls? He's winning. He's 56%. That's enough. And that's just the loyalists. They ain't get to us yet. That would have been 85%. He's ready to go see Joe Biden. Joe Biden, the reason why you ain't had nothing to say, because you pulled this up. You did this. You a scandalous individual president. You did this. Yeah. You knew and heard from the Wall Street Journal that Trump was leading the race. Your mindset was like, wait a minute, he's about to see me again. This will be turn of the heavyweight fight again. Uh-oh. But I was thinking that you could have gave him a shot, but now I'm thinking that he went in the polls and he was leading to come see you again for the second round knockout. You was like, whoa, let me throw a little bit of dirt out there. Now, listen, we got to get Trump up in the situation because he's leading the race. He's beating Cheney. He's beating Lake. He's beating this person. He's about to come see me. Uh-oh. And you know he can't wait to see me. Damn, he gonna knock me down. Come on, guys. Let's find something on Trump. Please. Bragg. See, the AI, the GPT, the owner. I'll find his name in a minute. They did that too. Calling out Google. Hey, Google, tell me what's going on with Donald Trump criminal cases. How many criminal? And then Google will tell them. Snitching. Google will tell them. And they'll pick out and figure out which one they want to grab. As we got something that'll go good. Another sexual harassment case, knowing that the world and the Me Too movement and all this other crazy stuff, women, you know that women like that. Listen, no is no. Let us know if it's a no. Don't play with a no. Sometimes them no's could be come take me down and be like, I was just playing to see if you really like me. I don't want that no. Those used to be the good ones. But now I can't afford with that because you could yell out something different. So let us know off the rip. Let's have fun. No doubt, Placebo Sunshine. So I need you to know what you're going to do before we get started. So this little porn star running around doing this dirt. Figured out a hit. They found the Google ratted them out. Now they got something, the Me Too move, people going crazy. They figuring it out. Let's do this work on Trump now. Let's get him to slow his momentum down. But he's in all the travesty. He's still leading the race for the primaries. In all this commotion. They got a lawyer who takes on cases and win. Their percentages is heavy on high-profile cases of white crime. This is bigger than Nino Brown, man. I'm telling you. Trump go down, I'm taking all you down. Yeah. Taking all you down. You ran that business. She ran that business. Bring them all in. We ain't gonna just bring my man in like that. Talk about he did that shit knowing he ain't did it. Well, look, get all of them. Get the book. It was hitting. It was hitting in Nottingham. We buried it in Nottingham. You had to get Robert Lashley. You know the movie for Robin Hood. We had to go get him. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas destroyed all that brewski like that. Yeah. Yo, this was a good one, man. We broke the barrier again, man. I'm pretty sure y'all was waiting for something else. But this was a good hit. I'm pretty sure y'all loved it. I loved it too. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of good peoples. Big up to my boys and them that came through. Big up. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, man. Jamil Saladin and the J. Lee Chronicles, they came and blessed the show along with my originals. That was a blessing too, man. But part 2 of this, man. Somebody else gonna try to freestyle up off of me next. That's good. You can go check they out. But we did what we did. I think we touched ground on everything about Trump dealing with Braggs, being upset that he didn't get the vote that he needed to become DA. And then when Trump got out of office, he became DA. The guy was just happy. He needed Trump single vote. Trump told him no because he knew he was shiesty ass dude, eating pork, messing us up. With Trump getting office, he might have to, he might have something for us, but then again, he might see who was for him. See, Angela Stoughton King is running her mouth too for him. That's good. But we got a few people that's got to rock, because if you running with Braggs and yelling out like the mother people yelling out, we ain't going to get no more when he get into office. He going to give it to us, but it's going to be hard. He's going to make it hard to make us think on what we did to him when he was in trife with the lies. That's why we got to say free Trump. As Afro-Americans, we got to get that out there first. We with you, Trump. We know you ain't down with that. We know you want to support. Come on, Bill Clinton got some head, man. Bill Clinton got some head. They was talking about impeaching this dude. Bill Clinton got some oral sex from Monica Lewinsky. She wasn't a porn star. She was a Secretary of the United States, or an intern, or somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, you got to ask yourself what they do to that man. Because they got the plan too. Yo, he get back in office. He coming after Hillary. He coming after my Hillary. Bill about to go back in the song. He about to fall soon. You want to see the way Bill look? All that stuff that young Farrell told us about what they was doing with Madam Slavatsky and all the rest of those peoples from back in the days with you know, those books. Don't want to spook you out right now on how they was doing the adrenaline, John. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He talk about Ellen DeGeneres. You know, they get the fear, they drink the blood and all that. Come on, I don't want to get you scared out here. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The endocrine and all. You know what I'm talking about. Don't get scared out here. I don't want to scare you. It ain't Fright Night right now. It ain't Halloween. I know you see the mask, but it ain't Halloween. It's HAMP Doom. But look, the Benghazi scam that she pulled out. We don't want to talk about Hillary. Crooked Hill. We don't want to bother her because we know if he get back in, she going to jail. She going to jail. Bill ain't gonna be there. He about to go back soon. They holding on to little Jimmy O'Carter. I don't know when Jimmy going back. They holding on to little Jimmy, the cricket. They holding on to him. He ain't really do too much anyway. They holding on to his little ass. He's pushing over 400 years old. Got rid of Bush. Yeah, some of the Republicans ain't right either. He gonna clean them up because they was working underhanded with the Democrats, doing all the lobbying, doing all the stuff that they doing right now, pulling all people fouls and getting them scared, talking about, you don't say this, we gonna take your purse. We gonna take things from you. And you're gonna be with that. You're gonna be with the Negroes, middle class. Yeah. Poor class. Poor but just making it. That's us. It's poor and uppity up. But we the poor class, we just barely making it up. Listen, man. It's HAMP Doom. We broke it down. We coming back soon with another one with Braggs. I ain't finished with him. I ain't finished with Fort Bragg. I ain't finished with him. That's next. Fort Bragg. I ain't finished with him. I'm not finished with Fort Bragg yet. That's part 2. We gonna hustle you though. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna come back. You be prepared for part 2 of Fort Bragg, the witch hunt of Donald Trump. Okay, we're gonna work that. We're gonna jump off the screen test right now. dealing with bums. We'll take care of them later for entertainment. Right now, we got to help out the political world because this affect all of us if this man go to jail. That's like when Bumpy Johnson died before Frank took over. The streets was dry, hungry. I mean, you know, what my man name? Yeah. When Bumpy died, the streets was hungry until Frank made it what he did, however, whatever. But you know what the system is, man. You know what time it is, man. It's HAMP doom, man. You know what I'm saying? I came to break the news because I'm here to say free Trump. And I was getting ready to say I'm a supporter on the level of truth. That's about it. I don't care about what he did in the bed. I don't care about how he was manifesting. All he was doing was helping out black folks. When Obama was giving your rights away to the Rainbow Mafia, he was trying to restore rights for us as Afro-Americans. Small business loans, getting some of your famous rappers out of jail. Really took on the listening of the black folks. Probably got hurt in the process, but was like, yo, if y'all can get me in one more time, I got something special. And I'm going to solidify something, and we all going to be good. Y'all didn't give it a chance. You didn't give him a chance. So you want to crucify him now because he's on the cross, semi. But you looking to work with the mother peoples because you like, yo, I'm going to stay yelling out, put him into, you're a Judas. You got 30 silvers, 30 coins, 30 gold, 30 coins. And look what you're doing. You dirty. You dirty. You're a dirty individual with dirty coins to sell out Trump. Braggs for your next position of excellency inside Mhtn DA. Get out of here. You phony and then the sandwich you eat, nigga. Knowing that shit, Paul. Who you think you talking to, Bragg? I know you, nigga, from Harlem. We used to shoot ball at the Rucker. Before, I know you, nigga. Before you was DA, you were just a little local lawyer doing soft tissue injuries for niggas, hustling niggas in Harlem, putting them in fake car accidents and getting niggas $10,000 to $15,000 and shit like that. And you taking $5,000, $6,000 and giving the rest to the peoples, giving them a lien on the check so they ain't have to go to check cash. Braggs, I know about you. That's why we got the next title, Fort Bragg. We know you, nigga. Now you DA, thinking you was gonna change the system. You got a few gang members locked up. Whoopie-doo. But this one here, you dirty, nigga. You dirty. You was a little local lawyer doing soft tissue injuries. You almost got debarred. Yeah, nothing to brag about. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let me write that one down. I like that. I like that with MS Doom. See, MS Doom is listening to see. We can rappity-rap all day. This is rap. You don't hear me rapping. I'm rhyming and putting bars together as we speak. I said I'm taking all you down. Means if Trump go down, I'm taking all the oil away from you. You ain't gonna have nothing. I'm sorry, he's gonna rape you with them damn prices. You get to work late, carpooling, smelling like musk. Bunch of clowns in a little car for the circus, getting out of. Be like 15 of them. Braggs, you was one of them soft tissue injury lawyers, and you almost got the bar because you was in a sex scandal in the bathroom. Come on, Braggs. Come on, Braggs. Come on, man. Ain't nothing to brag about you doing things you doing, but you covered that up quickly. See, when people go to special cases like big time lawyers, they only doing that so that they can go back and expunge their records and expunge some other people's records for $1 billion so they can keep some things running. I seen the movies. I'm watching it every day. Every time I finish with you, I watch the movie and do my game work for my gamers. And I get more understanding of what billions is talking about. dealing with people like you, judges, DA, lawyers, prosecutors. Y'all all work for the Central Bank of America. And the highest court in the land, which is the Supreme Court, suppress all the paperwork. They the ones that burn all the midnight oil. That's why I'm taking all the oil from. That's why I'm taking all you down. They burning the midnight oil. Stratas is being, they blacking out. They cutting up the paper real fine. They got a special way of inhaling the smoke for burning all that stuff. Yeah, burning the midnight oil, kid. They start taking all the stuff that they shred and put in the garbage. They turn it into something like logs, wood for people that go out and to make bonfires. And that's how them bonfires be so big. You think it'd be all the wood and the gasoline? It'd be those, man, sawdust flames up too. And that's where they stiff all that information that they don't want you to know and they want to get rid of. They impact it into all them logs and make bonfires. That's why they got bonfires. Big time fires. Reach the sky, boy. This is HAMP Doom. We came to shake the room. For Bragg, we'll be back. We know about you. Soft tissue injury, low budget lawyer who got caught in the bathroom. Now you want to talk about my man getting head in the bed. You wild, dude. You wild, dude. You wild for that. You're a low budget lawyer, soft tissue injury lawyer who got debarred almost because you married the girl. That you married that girl. That's what you did. You married that woman. And I know how she looked. I saw her. Very voluptuous too. But I'm not going to talk like that. I'm going to respect that. But the point is, I know what you did. You told everybody that was your lover and all this, that, and the third. Almost got her fired. So you took on a little situation like this. Trump knew about it. He didn't want to get his hands dirty with it because he had this to deal with, hoping that he had the other DA. But matter of fact, he knew that he could count on you, Bragg. But you fucked it up by thinking he was with him and you backdoored Trump for a bigger payday, knowing that the man was going to put you in a bigger position to make you AG or something, Attorney General, son. You played yourself, Bragg. Brookdale, peace and love. Thanks for subscribing to the show, hanging in there. I subscribe back if you got some work out there. Thanks for subscribing to the show and coming up in here. I subscribe back if you got some work out there. Yeah, Bragg, you running around. You think it's a joke. You a low-budget lawyer doing soft tissue injuries. You was working in Harlem. You was working in Spanish Harlem. You was working in Bed-Stuy. You was working in Lower Manhattan, deep in the area where it was Afro-American minorities, and you was taking those minorities, putting them in vehicles such as some insured or some uninsured. When some was uninsured, you found the company that I got the letter. I'll read it later. They found and have some situation called, got to talk to my lawyer again what it was. It's an agency that deals with people who gets into accidents, and they got the license, they got the situation to the person, but the person that got the license, they not insured. So that license plate go to that agency, and if they don't pay the agency, they get restricted. So who you think you fooling, man? Yeah, he told you to say your back hurt so he could get that $6,000 from you. So the whole soft tissue injury job, when I was working with him back in the days, the nigga got me $45,000. He took 13. He took 13,000, and I had to split that with MS Doom, the rest of the money off of 45 G's. Do the math. I had to split that with Son because it was a no-brainer. He wasn't all that fat like he looked today, Look how the thumbnail look. He wasn't all that. That's that pork. He wasn't looking like that. He was kind of medium built because we used to play ball. We used to work out. He's from Harlem. You making Harlem look bad again when the man just came to Harlem and fixed it up. Took a crime out there and put money up there to slow shit down. What you did? You making it go backwards. You done got your food. That's what happened. You ate. Now some of these little soft tissue injury jobs, it's not paying that much. But when you had it, we was eating. And you was illegal. We ain't said nothing about that because you the DA now. So you got up in that office to clean up your record, marry that girl that you got caught in the bathroom stall with. I ain't say you got caught in there with a man. I ain't gonna dish you. Got caught in the bathroom stall with that woman. Not no Trans Am, none of that. You was in there with a woman, voluptuous, beautiful woman, the one that you married. Because you had to tell the people that y'all was just boyfriend and girlfriend and y'all met on the job and blah, 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 blah. They chalked it up because you almost got the bar. And she almost lost her job as type secretary. Think you fooling, Bragg. Now you coming after Trump for some damn porn star and you was in the bed with them niggas. When Dennis Rodman had bees coming out his ass from Madonna, you was there with him. When Richard Gere loved gerbils in his ass, you was there with him. Ricky Martin running around fooling the women, having women melt all over him. He liking a man from Instagram. He on Instagram and finding love and get married some old Bronx nigga, Spanish nigga. This shit crazy. And you going after little old Trump about some porn star. And we got bigger things to worry about. We got bigger things to worry about. We trying to stop China and those balloons that was flying over the goddamn Army Air Base, taking pictures when it was time to do what they did to Pearl Harbor. You ain't thinking about that. You worrying about his dick in the mouth of a fucking porn star. In my time and days, I had my dick in porn star's mouth all day. I ain't get indicted. Janet Jack me, Vanessa Del Rio, Phoenix Marie, name them. I was in the bed with all of them. I was in the bed with all them damn porn stars. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Got me and Khalifa. I had all of them. Bridget Kelly. I had all of them. Bella Danger. All of them little tight little white booties and black booties. Sucking on my little dick and the big dick. I was doing it all. What the fuck is you talking about? You goddamn Trump in this shit talking about he dealing with a porn star and gave us some money. The bitch was an escort. She ain't say nothing about that. She ain't say nothing about that. She didn't say, yo, I'm an escort. You know, I charge high-priced billionaires to suck on my big titties, play with my toes, even though I'm a porn star, ex-porn star. I don't deal with it no more, but I fuck little white men and shit for some money. I get on the golf court with them. I dance with a Kahlua in my hand. I give them drinks. They take Viagras, and next thing you know, we come on now. Get out of here. 34 counts just because it's a porn star. You found 34 counts. You mean to tell me you found 34 sperm counts on the porn star? You found 32 sperm counts on the porn star? And Trump's sperm was on that bitch? Not the other 33 niggas? Obama's sperm was on her too. Bush sperm was on her too. Mitt Romney's sperm was on her too. Few of them niggas' sperm was on that hole. And you just found Trump. Get out of here, you forensic fake ass DA. Think you fooling. You just running around being foolish. Knowing your job gonna be in jeopardy soon. Yeah, Dick Cheney. Don't forget about him. He gone though. Bush. They all had their sperm count. 34 counts. Felony. What the fuck? You just what? Only his DNA you found? Get out of here. Get out. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Fort Braggs, you was one of them sperm count niggas on that woman, man. And got away as a DA to cover up your tracks. Think you slick out there. Fort Braggs, we coming back with another one. We only did $130. I'm mad at this, but I'm glad because I figured it out. That I knew what you was doing. And I said, yo, we know Bragg. MS Doom hit me in the goddamn John and hit me in the email with the undisclosed cash apps. I'm reading this work. I'm like, what work we got out here? Because ain't nobody don't want to battle me. Nobody want to rhyme against me. Everybody want to try to do their own thing. So I had to come up and switch the game. I called Trump advisors. They called me when he was in the city and all that because it's a Doom. He knew I was there to protect him. Ain't nothing happened. Like you thought happened, like the insurrection from a fake text that he put out on Twitter that he didn't even control. He got hacked. You forgot about that. But Bragg, back to you doing soft tissue injuries as a lawyer, stealing money in the hood, giving a little bit of money in the hood, but you were taking $6,000, $7,000 if the case if it's settled. Think you slick. 34 sperm counts on a porn star, man. That's deep. That's deep. And you only found one out of 34 out of 34. Dick Cheney, everybody, you forgot about them. Threw that away. But you found Trump. I can't believe you. The judge probably got something to do with it too. Yeah, the prosecutor too. She probably had 68 sperm counts on her body. Yo, this the HAMP Doom. We came through with a situation in the war room. We'll be back how we be back. I'm going to wait till about 8 o'clock to hold it down on this track. It's 7:57. We did good today. I want to say thanks for how we did. This ain't nothing but info, entertaining, educational, motivational purposes only. And we ain't here to break your soul or break you down mentally or physically or spiritually. We here to uplift you. Everything info. Yo, man, HAMP Doom. All you got to do is type up HAMP Doom. You're going to see him. You know what I'm saying? Everything is info. We coming back with some more info on Fort Bragg, lying, dealing with a sea hag, talking about some other things. I ain't even ready for that yet. That dude is crazy. He act like he don't know us. That nigga from Harlem, he used to play in the Rucker. He used to shoot ball with us. He used to be at fucking Riverside Church, shooting ball at gachos and all that. Now he's a DA. Now he running the hood with fat suits on, looking like a fat Ralph Cramden ass nigga. That's what he looked like. He look like Ralph Cramden. Don't he look like Ralph Cramden to y'all? Take a good look at Bragg and think about Ralph Cramden. They look just alike. One just white, one is black. Don't they look like, he look like Ralph Cramden, right? Everything info.